I'm Teddy. I'm Teddy Vincent. I'm going into the 7th grade at Cal Middle School. I was in Miss Quinn's class for 6th grade last year, and I cannot think of someone who is more fitting for this award. I can tell everyone here is amazing and has done so much for their students and kids. Miss Quinn deserves this award because she truly sees the light in everyone, no matter what background you come from or how well you understand things in classroom settings. I'm a person with a learning disability, and I constantly felt that Miss Quinn was aware and acknowledged that some of us need a little more help and patience. She understands the difficulties that going into middle school can bring and is willing to talk about hard topics that might not want to be talked about. And that even applies to our end of the school year project, where we worked on the danger of a single story. In the classroom, we were all allowed to have a conversation where we could have a different opinion and perspective on the situation. Although no one is perfect, Miss Quinn strives for everyone to feel respected and loved. And I felt that, so thank you, Miss Quinn. I could go on and on about how great Miss Quinn is, and we all appreciate you and feel so grateful that I feel so grateful, and I appreciate that you decided to have me say this speech on your behalf. Thank you, Miss Quinn. Thank you for a wonderful year. Congratulations to everyone. I'm so excited for the future kids that will get to be in your classroom.
Now introducing the amazing Miss Quinn.
Okay, I want to start by saying thank you so much for opening up this space for us all to be part of this process. And I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you to all the people who've allowed me to hold this space. I'm truly, truly lucky, and not lucky in that it was just given to me and undeserved. We've all deserved this space that we're in, but lucky in that I have been privileged and lucky enough to be in space with truly remarkable people. Administrators like Hema Godina and coworkers like Debbie Lawson and Kara Cortez, who hold me to a high level of accountability. Parents, students who hold me to a high level of accountability, who force me to see outside of my own perspectives and have allowed me the grace that when I make mistakes, and they allow me to grow from them and move forward. My husband and son, who don't get too glassy-eyed when I talk about acronyms they don't have any reason to understand, but support me unconditionally, and also ignore the excessive target bills in like August of every year before the school year starts. My students and families who hold me to a level that I can't ignore. It's from you that I've learned some of my greatest lessons, my students. About 10 years ago, this is kind of like one of those moments where you realize, oh, that's what I'm doing in this classroom. That when we don't stop and pause and think about what we're doing, we lose sight of it. And I was teaching this 6th grade class at Oak Ridge Elementary, and it was one of those days, we've all had those days where like I was frustrated with the lesson, they were frustrated with me, I was frustrated that they were frustrated with me. It's like this cycle of frustration, and you can just feel it in the room. And I just didn't stop this lesson. I should have stopped this lesson, and I just didn't. And one of my students raises his hand and he says, Miss Quinn, you need to take a break and eat a banana. And I was just like flabbergasted, and I had to stop and go like, yeah, I do need to eat a banana. And I don't know if I ate that banana or not, but I did take that break. And in reflection of that later, like that's what I'm doing in this classroom. And every class from then on, I try to replicate this space where students can hold me accountable. And that comment didn't come from frustration. That comment didn't come from anger or annoyance. That came from love. That came from being brave, that came from being honest, that came from being empathetic. And it was because of the space that we built together in that classroom that that child felt that he could hold me accountable in that moment and trusted that I would listen. And every year, now that I know that's what I was doing in that classroom, every year I want to be in a space where someone tells me to take a break and eat a banana, literally or figuratively, because that just means that they love me. and they feel that love because I've given that love, and we've built a space of love. And that's what every classroom should be, is a space of love, because that's when learning can truly happen. So thank you so much for letting me be part of this. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.